In case you didn't know, Riot Games nerfed every agent, especially Jett. This is a change that's definitely going to affect the meta. And you may be wondering, what agent should I play? I was wondering the same thing. And so, me and my Twitch chat are gonna rank every agent from worst to best. That way, you can easily choose your new agent to main. And with that... First off, we got Astra. Astra's been pretty but if we look in the patch notes, Astra's ultimate now blocks audio completely. Does that make her slightly better? I would say before the patch, Astra was D tier. I'd say now she's probably C tier. Other controllers are pretty good compared to Astra. Alright, Breach. So what happened with Breach? Let's see here. Breach's Aftershock, the ticks were reduced from 3 to 2. So I feel like this is kind of a buff. Before he was C tier, and I think he's still C tier now. Okay, so now we got Brim. Brim basically the same. Okay. He's got quite a bit of utility though. I feel like he's slightly better than Astra. Yeah, B tier. We'll put Brimstone at B. So next we got Chamber. He was always just kind of since the nerf. He isn't in these patch notes, so I'm gonna have to go and say Chamber is still dog and I'm thinking he's not quite terrible, but he's definitely D tier. Cypher's kind of back in the meta now. For Sentinel wise, he's probably one of the better Sentinels. In terms of Sentinel abilities, this might be a little biased. I'm thinking he's A tier. Do we think Cypher's B? Yeah, he's probably around Brimstone. To be honest, you're right. He's probably around Brimstone. Deadlock is pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since she came out, she was pretty bad. Deadlock is D. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. She's got some good utility. Her ult is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but she's pretty shit. Next up, we got Fade. Her Prowler. Time to re-equip gun takes slightly longer, so she got nerfed, but slightly nerfed. Before, I would say Fade was a C tier agent, and I'm gonna have to say that Fade is still C tier.
I'm 12 years old, and I'm pregnant as fuck!
Next up, we got Gecko. I played Gecko when he first came out, and he was pretty strong. Let's see what he's got now. His mosh pit area does 10 damage per second before exploding. That's kind of a W. Wingman HP was reduced to 80. That doesn't seem like too crazy of a nerf on that Wingman. So, Gecko, I liked Gecko before. I think he's not quite A tier. I'm gonna say he's B tier. Next up, we got Harbor. Harbor was always pretty dog shit when it came to controllers. He's been bad. I'm gonna say he's a D tier. Well, okay, in terms of controllers, he's really trash. Harbor sucks. Okay, we'll put Harbor at the bottom. Do we want to change up Astra? Is that what we're saying? Astra needs a little switcheroo. We'll just leave them where they're at for now. We'll come back to it. Next up, we got Jett. Now, Jett got nerfed out her asshole, bro. Her dash window is dog shit now. She can no longer stick half a spike with her cloud bursts. She's definitely not meta anymore. Okay, in terms of duelist, I think you're probably right. She's nowhere near the worst duelist in the game still. She's probably around C or B, bottom of B tier. Okay. Next up, we got KO. KO is a pretty solid agent in my opinion. Did he get in this patch? Is he in the patch notes? He is not in the patch notes. I would have to go, if I'm placing KO anywhere, depending on his strongness right now, he's pretty good. Is he worth A tier? Below Breach, above Fade. Okay, so we're thinking C tier. Let's go ahead and put him in C tier for now. Next up, we got KJ. KJ, her lockdown was increased to 9. Her ultimate's a little harder to get. I would have to say better than Cypher. I think she's an A tier, despite the little nerf on her ultimate. A probably, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Next up, Neon. Now, don't get me wrong, Neon's an interesting agent, but she was never really meta, I don't think. And if Jett is B, probably around Jett's area. We'll go ahead and we'll stack her in B. Omen is up next. We got Omen, no movement velocity imparted when casting. That just means that his paranoia has a constant speed. I'll have to say Omen's not a bad smoker. Pretty good for Haven. Brimstone is up at B. There's gonna be a lot of B tier agents. I think he's a B. Phoenix is up next. Phoenix is a pretty strong agent, but he's not like crazy in the meta. You don't see Radiance running Phoenix. Here's what I'm thinking. If Jett and Neon are B, do we think he's better or worse than Jett? I think they're the same. Phoenix has undodgeable flashes too. Yeah. I think we're gonna have to put him up here in B. There's gonna be a lot of B tier agents. Next up, we got Raze. Don't get me wrong. Raze is probably the best agent in the game. She did not get nerfed or buffed, and she's been pretty strong overall. Raze is probably gonna be the first S tier agent right now. You know what else is S tier? These 3 Valorant skins. Unfortunately, Riot Games is now charging an arm and a leg for them, but that's where the sponsor of today's video helps. Free cash Cash has got you covered. Free Cash will award you money for completing super simple tasks, such as playing a game or completing a survey. I've made over $120 using this website, and this is how much some of you have earned since my last video with them. All you need to do to start earning is find an offer, follow the instructions, and once completed, you get money. It's also worth noting the average user pays out after 17 minutes. There are tons of high-paying offers too, if that's what you're interested in. And if you sign up with the link in the description, you can get a free gift box and win up to $250 using my code. So sign up now and get the Valorant skins you deserve. And now, back to the video. Next up, we got Reyna. Now, everyone fucking hates Reyna, bro. Reyna, in my opinion, isn't that dog shit. Reyna is good, but not the best for team play. So would we say that she is better than Phoenix and Jet? Reyna's A. Okay. I'm thinking Reyna's A. I don't personally think she's bad. Damn! We're gonna go with A, locking it in. Next up, we got Sage. Sage has been pretty meta for a while. She's not a bad Sentinel. Sage is going to be our second S tier. How do we feel about this? Sage is A. Okay, we'll go back. We'll put Sage at A. Sage is an A tier agent. So let's go back to Skye here. Skye, her max duration while casting went from 2.5 to 2 seconds. Her heal ability is, I mean, it got nerfed. Her Trailblazer also got nerfed quite a bit. Skye got nerfed a little bit, but overall, Skye's a pretty good flashing agent. Are we thinking A or S? Okay, she got nerfed a little bit. Let's put her at A. S tier, you know, we got to give those to the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Next up, we've got Sova. Total number of scans from his dart was reduced from 3 to 2. Other than that, not much of a nerf. Sova is still okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Bit worse for info now though, yeah. So let's put Sova. I'm thinking Sova's B. B, I'd say B, yeah, okay. Let's get him in B. Next up, we got Viper. Viper's a really good smoke on certain maps, like Icebox and Breeze. Viper's pretty good for stalling. Overall, Viper's a decent agent when it comes to smokes. Is she the best smoke in the game? High B, B, Viper A if you can play her. Okay, so we're thinking around a higher B here. Is Viper the best controller in the game? This is where we've placed her, at the best controller in the game. Do we need to move Brimstone up to A? Let's call it as it is then. Viper is the best controller in the game. Let's run over to Yoru. Yoru is our final agent. Now, I have some opinions on Yoru. Yoru, in my opinion, F tier, the worst agent in the game.
Don't come to my house or else I'll suck your dick.
Yoru, in my opinion, he's been F tier. He's definitely not a meta duelist. Where are we thinking? Yoru is S if you can play him. S? S? You gotta be... No fucking way. You guys are trolling. No way. Personally, I put him F. Yoru's S. No way. Nah. You're telling me Yoru is better than Reyna. Are we saying that Yoru has more team play than Raze? Or the exact same team play as Raze? Like, that makes no way, bro. S if you can play him like Zip Tire Red. Most people don't play him like Zip Tire Red, but you are right. I don't think he's stronger than Raze. So I guess if we say he's S, he's S. Do we want to move any of these guys around right now? Or does this look about right through it? So we got Raze and Yoru at S tier. A tier. KJ, Sage, Reyna, Skye. B tier. Viper, Cypher, Gecko, Brimstone, Phoenix, Jet, Neon, Omen, Sova. KO bit higher. Probably in B tier, maybe mid B tier, somewhere like right there. Okay, so now down to C tier, we've got Breach, Astra, Fade. D tier, we've got Chamber and Deadlock. Omen, I would say a bit higher, like A. Okay, we're thinking he's the better smoke than Viper. He's got a really high pick rate. Okay, Cypher's A tier. Have you seen the lineup crap people do? Okay, so Cypher, we're gonna put him mid A tier for now. Below KJ though, he's not a better Sentinel than KJ in my opinion. F tier, Harbor. Harbor's been dog shit, man. I don't remember a time Harbor's ever been good. This is kind of the updated tier list. Does this look right? Are we good? Looks good. Yes, good. Okay, here is the updated tier list according to the new patch. Hopefully this doesn't make people pick Yoru more because I actually fucking hate Yoru, dude.